Welcome back and good morning. Here's our morning report. The breeding pair is doing well in the breeding tank. It's nice and clean. These eggs should start wiggling today. Looks like a bunch turned white, which is not good. But that happens. They don't all make it. We'll back off them now. Everybody's rocking and rolling in the main tank. Just waking up. Big Red's back with the crowd. Still a little, less animated, but full fins, extended side fins, not holding anything in anymore, swimming around, recovering. Whatever was happening probably damaged her a little bit, but nothing she can't handle. She's a really strong fish. But yeah, I gotta remember the name of that newly found chloramine byproduct chemical, so that I can talk about it more and actually name it, and people can look it up. But I do have a video, and the thumbnail shows the article from the news site. I believe it was world.com or planet.com or something like that. But yeah, they talk about that byproduct chemical, and it's toxic. And when the levels are high enough, it will actually kill discus, and it seems to kill the biggest one first. That's all I know about it, though. They say there's no scientific evidence it's harmful at all to humans. And I'm only taking a wild guess that this is what I've been fighting, because my city has groundwater issues. So we have to go to the extreme, so to speak, from time to time, and shock the system. And when they're shocking the system, and they only do it under certain circumstances, this problem arises for me. Under normal circumstances, I don't have to deal. It's nothing I have to worry about, and so most chloramine cities probably won't see what I'm seeing. But it is definitely happening in my city. All the pet shops either stopped selling fish, or the ones that depended on selling fish have gone out of business. There's literally 2 left. There's 3, but one of them is pretty much given up selling fish too, because they just keep losing money. And it seems like the closer you are to the downtown core, the worse it gets for you. You do a water change and your fish might die. So it's just how it is. And I'm right smack in the middle of the downtown core, so I'm getting the brunt of whatever's going on, because I'm not too far from the water treatment plant. And that's kind of how it works. That's why everybody's giving away fish tanks. They're all giving up. But I'm not giving up. I'm just learning my way around it. And I'm succeeding, so it's just the random nature of it, and you don't know when it's coming. That's the scary part. You get comfortable, and then you get caught with your pants down, and then all of a sudden, one of your finest fish is Gone from fine, from perfectly healthy to showing you signs of a problem. Thankfully, Big Red's nice and strong, and she was able to resist and not croak on me. And she's fine now. She's doing good. Let's go look at the Oscars. Now, both tanks, all systems got water changed yesterday. And they're all getting it tomorrow, too. Just want to make sure I push that chemical out of my system. Once the city water pipes all clear, it's going to be a non-issue for a while. They won't do it again till spring. Seems to happen around twice a year. Be great if they warned us though, but I think they don't warn us because then everybody's gonna needlessly flush their water pipes and wastewater to get rid of, so they just don't. They don't tell you. They don't talk about it. Those are some happy Oscars in some absolutely crystal clear water. I can't fathom. I mean, to each their own, but I just, I can't fathom why you wouldn't want to look at just clear water, beautiful fish. A tank's about displaying your fish. You can't see them through smog. You should call it swog. It's like swamp fog. Algae glass and swamp fog. I have a hard enough time seeing. I don't want to have to look through that. Can hear my overflow doing its trick. The overflow on this tank's solid. It'll stop itself and restart itself. I like that. And the trick to that's really just that big hoopy thing up there. I got to get one of those for the other side. The other side is just a bunch of hoses I patched together, and it's working, but it'll restart itself, but it won't restart itself after water change. This one will restart itself after water change. Or power outage. I'm sure there'll be times when maybe it won't. It could be an airlock or something, but it's pretty consistent. I'm rather pleased with it. It's a lot more stable than I thought. I was going to throw this little thing together here, and it just wasn't going to work, and I was wasting my time, and I'd have to go out and buy a whole bunch more PVC and do it like everyone else. But it was a matter of I only had limited materials, and I thought I could make it work with my limited materials doing this, and it works like a charm. It's actually easier to use than the one that everyone else builds on YouTube with like double the PVC and then a big apparatus on the outside. Oh, no, this gets the job done. As good as any like canister filter would, or it's the same thickness. And those things deal with everything too, right? So it just works. You just got to set up your intake in a way that it's not going to get clogged, and it's not going to take. I've got kind of like a shield stopping big debris from coming that way. From the stuff that floats on top of the water. I reroute. I got like a little tube up there. It just pushes the debris, just bypasses it. and keeps me clear. I'm sure if a big enough piece of floating plant or something got in there, you'd be in trouble, but I don't have that issue in this tank or the other one. So, but that'd be an issue in any overflow, to be honest. And I do the same thing with my other overflows. I put pot scrubbies over their intakes to stop stuff like plants from getting inside and screwing up my day. And it works very well. And on top of that, this setup's in my basement, so it's okay if it overflows. Concrete floor. Nothing gets hurt, nobody gets damaged. All my wires are off the floor. It's a non-issue. It's better for the fish. See, 8-year-old me, if I could bring him back, if I go back at 8-year-old me and travel through time and just show him these tanks, he'd be absolutely thrilled. I'd be getting high fives. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Did we? Oh, wait. Stop. We didn't look at the parrot tank. Let's go do that. I skip this room too often. I really shouldn't. There's a lot in here to see. Can't wait for these guys to finish growing. I'm impatient. It's going to take them till summer probably to start looking decent sized. But they're growing. Got my Severums growing. My Honduran red tips. My Congo tetras. Everybody's doing good in there. Oh, and of course there's Mr. Grommy up in the corner back here. Can't see him right now. There he is, Mr. Grommy. He's not as bossy anymore. I guess it was just a stage. Just got to keep him with the right fish. Angels are in here now because somebody bit off one of his little fins there. So it's probably the Hondurans, but who knows who did it. Someone did it. But they do good in here. These little parrotfish are pretty friendly right now anyway. Even the bigger ones, nobody fights in here. They all just get along. So the angels will live in here for now. I halfway want to put the angels in the discus tank, but I'm not going to do that. I've done that before. And when they get a little bigger, they start teaming up and beating on people. If I just put one in the discus tank, it'd probably be okay though. That way he can't team up, and he just has to kind of blend in with the discus. But you put two of them in, they work together and they start bullying. It's not good. Causes stress. But one of them I could probably get away with. That's a pretty little tank. Same clear water in all of them. Because they all share their equipment, they all share their heaters, they all share their filtration. They all share their bio loads. And they all got two of the biggest sumps around. Right here in the corner. Just turn on the light. There you go. Two of the biggest sumps around. 450 gallons of system and 120 gallons of sump. 120 gallons of it is sump. It's a good deal. It's a good deal. And I don't count this tank in that. That's not there. This is a separate project. It's just rolling. This is for discus. There's going to be a 30 gallon where that television is. And they're going to be linked together. That's going to be a breeding station. And there's our video for today. Thank you so much for watching. Get a little close up on the way out. Our pair of friends, they'll come right to the camera. These guys, they're really good, really cool fish. They're getting right up to you. Feed me, feed me, feed me. They always want to eat. We'll catch you on the next one.